Flip My Florida Yard is brought to you by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. Protecting Florida's environment starts with you. What you do in your yard can have an impact on the health of our environment and water resources.
Welcome to Flip My Florida Yard. On today's episode, we travel to one of my favorite places, the Florida Keys. It's here we meet Kaylee and Eric, who both have a passion for animals and sustainable living. Our homeowners love plants.
They call me the crazy plant lady, and I've got the shirt to prove it.
And we're planting over 200 plants and trees in their small paradise plot.
Everything was kind of out of order.
We show you how to make a custom flagstone pathway.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Then a DIY project to reuse water for your landscape. Enjoy, buddy. You're in paradise. We explore the many benefits of edible plants.
Not bad, huh? Tastes like a potato.
Then we show you a DIY bat house. Voila,
I have the perfect place to hang it.
up there,
All the way up there.
it's 20 feet up there. And of course, the big reveal.
This is absolutely stunning.
All this and more on Flip My Florida Yard. We're knocking on doors
So excited.
and flipping yards into beautiful Florida-friendly landscapes, and all in 8 hours.
Is this really happening? Who's ready? Organized chaos.
Experts show us how to use Florida-friendly landscaping principles.
Putting the right plant in the right place.
Water efficiently.
Very low maintenance.
Fertilized appropriately.
All leading up to a dramatic reveal.
The best surprise of our whole life.
Kevin back here.
Kevin.
We're in the fabulous Florida Keys. Wait, but we're not fishing today. No, no, no. We're here to flip a yard. You guys ready to flip a yard? Come on. Kaylee, Eric, come on down. You know what's happening today?
We get to go have fun, and you get to work.
Yes, you're right.
I'm Kaylee,
And I'm Eric.
and we're the Wink family. I love living in the Keys because it's a very unique place to live. You have such a diverse area.
We both absolutely love animals. I like to build homes and also feeders for the animals in the yard.
They call me the crazy plant lady, and I've got the shirt to prove it. I pretty much have plants everywhere, so our yard's very disorganized. It's a little chaotic because we have a lot of stuff, but we don't know quite where to put it. So we're looking for some advice on how to lay out our yard in a format that's happy for the environment and for the plants.
Well, we have a great team. In fact, I want to introduce you to that team right now. This is your flip crew. We're in the beautiful Florida Keys. They could be out on a beach, they could be on a boat, but they're gonna be in your yard working. And when you guys get back, I think you're gonna like what you see.
So excited.
I'm excited.
But before we start, we gotta get you out of here. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Woo-hoo! Okay, you guys know where you're going?
Bahia Honda.
Oh, you guys are gonna have a fabulous time.
Yes.
I'll see you at 4 o'clock, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, get on out of here. Okay, everybody bring it in, bring it in. Our homeowners just left. You know what that means? We have 8 hours to flip this Florida yard. Who's ready? All right, Mary, there you are. You got our plan?
Got the plan ready.
Can we get this done today?
I think so.
Nothing to do but work, right?
That's right.
All right, ready? And go! Go, 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 go! Our flip designer, Mary Nelson from Mermaid Landscaping, has been designing and installing landscapes in the Florida Keys for almost 15 years. People think of the Florida Keys, it's fishing, snorkeling, scuba diving, but landscaping is typically not in that list. Tell me about landscaping here in the Keys.
We have this subtropical climate that isn't anywhere else, but we're also dealing with this limestone right on top.
Hard ground, hard to work with. So Mary, you met with the homeowners. What are some of the things that they wanted out of a new landscape?
I kept hearing over and over is they wanted to attract wildlife. They also mentioned how they wanted to screen their yard in, kind of get some privacy. I immediately thought it would be a great place to plant a tropical hammock.
Tropical hammock sounds really cool. I'm thinking of a hammock and a tropical drink.
Yeah.
But what is a tropical hammock?
A tropical hammock is a dense forest. It has 3 layers. There's the tropical hardwood trees. Underneath that, there's an understory of dense lower shrubs. And then you have some herbaceous flowering annuals down at the bottom.
Well, let's talk about your design. Walk me through this a little bit. Let's pick out some of the key features.
Beginning right here, we have wandering paths through the tropical hammock. It will be very shady and a nice place to cool off. On the other side of that, we have a pollinator garden. They're very interested in putting some fruit trees in their yard, and we need pollinators for that, for them to be successful. Then we wrap around the house here. We've got a water tank, which was existing, but it wasn't set up yet. So that was really important to the homeowners to get that working so they could reuse and collect the rainwater. Some of the problems with this yard is everything was kind of out of order. The owners really needed someone to come in and provide some structure to the yard.
You have an incredible crew behind us. A lot of women.
There are a lot of women in the industry, and it's great.
Yeah.
Attention to detail, wonderful.
Mary chose a flagstone pathway for an organic look. This pathway will create access for Kaylee and Eric not only to enjoy, but to maintain their new garden.
After talking with Mary about her design, we decided to ship it in a larger scale piece. That way she has some versatility in terms of how she wants to use it, whether she wants to put it in a patio application or break it down to go in the pathways.
Got your new best friend here.
The sledgehammer?
Yeah, we're gonna be breaking some of this flagstone. We need smaller pieces.
Smaller pieces. These are too big. So Mary, you think I'm the man for this?
I think so. It involves breaking something.
So I'm the guy,
Yeah,
right?
you're the
I break
guy.
things.
Yep.
To hit it right there in the middle?
Right in the middle. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Perfect.
So am I done?
Well, no, you've got this whole pile. Yeah.
It's amazing how easy this is to break. What am I doing wrong?
There you go. Got to find the sweet spot.
These came in giant slabs, and I'm kind of just taking some of the edge off this. But really, this is kind of a artistic endeavor. You're looking for shapes that would feel good in a pathway.
You did a great work, yeah.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, I know. I can see.
Florida's coral reefs are one of our greatest natural resources, creating opportunities for research and recreation.
Without corals, there would be no keys, literally. And without healthy coral reefs, our economy would suffer as well.
Dr. Nicholas Parr from the National Marine Sanctuary shares the challenges our coral reefs are facing.
Coral itself is just a small organism, but they produce the rocks that are under them. The skeleton of the reef is what provides us shoreline protection against storms, surges, things like that. The 2 biggest industries in the Keys are tourism and fishing, and the reef is absolutely vital to both of those. Corals need very clean water. They need to have very low nutrient content, no pollutants in the water to thrive. It's important to remember the corals are the reef builders, so they're the ones we need to keep the reefs built. So if you have a slow oil leak for your car, it rains, that is going to flush into the surface waters, and that oil is then going to end out on the reef. So if you have everybody that's visiting here, our millions of visitors all coming and leaving a few drops, now we're having millions of drops of oil heading out to the reef. So to protect our reefs in the Keys, it's important when you visit the Keys or South Florida that you are being conscious of your cumulative impact. One thing you can do is Florida-friendly landscaping, which requires less fertilizer, less watering, less work on your part. So cumulative impacts can be negative, but they can also be positive. If we all just do a little bit to improve the environment in Florida, we can have a huge impact that's bigger than anything any one of us could do.
Okay, let's get back to the flip. What are some of the challenges with growing in this climate?
Well, for us, we don't have a dormancy period, so we can plant year-round. That's one of the advantages. We also have some challenges with our soil conditions here. We have very hard, rocky, calcareous soil with a very high pH, and so it can limit some of the plants that we can grow here in our environment. And so that's why working with Florida-friendly plants is so important for us here in the Florida Keys.
Well, speaking of plants, I asked you to pick out 3. What do we have right here?
This is a Keys ageratum.
Wow.
It is one of the plants here in Monroe County that is endangered. We like to incorporate this plant into the landscape as a seed source to put that out in the environment. You can see these beautiful blue flower heads. Those are going to attract a lot of pollinators, butterflies, especially monarch butterflies. So this is a really fantastic plant for this design.
How big will this get, Michelle?
This stays as a ground cover, no more than 12, 14 inches.
Okay, Michelle, what else do we have here?
So here we have a Florida fiddlewood.
Florida fiddlewood.
Yes, it has beautiful white flowers. It's not in bloom right now, but the flowers are fragrant. It's going to attract a lot of pollinators.
Wow.
And as you can see, this beautiful fruit, it's not ripe right now. It is edible, but this is a wonderful food source for birds and other wildlife.
Oh, gosh.
I said it wasn't.
That is not ripe. Very bitter. How big will this get? Is this a tree?
This can be trained into a small tree or kept as a large shrub. Really, it's all in how you maintain the plant.
One last one. What do you have there, Michelle?
This is one of our Florida-friendly native wild coffee plant.
Wild coffee, what are we looking at? Medium dark roast here? What comes from this plant?
This is not the coffee that you're thinking of in the traditional sense. Beautiful red berries that get on the coffee is going to attract and provide a food source for a lot of different birds. And just look at the texture of these leaves, this quilted appearance.
Well, you know, Kaylee, kind of self-described crazy plant lady. I mean, we're just adding more variety in plants to this landscape, right?
We are. We're adding the wildlife habitat that she wanted.
All right, where's this go, Mary?
I think I got a spot right there, yep.
Oh, perfect. So, Mary, what kind of rocks are these?
This is locally sourced Key Largo limestone. We also have some oolite.
We're standing in kind of this raised bed here. Tell me about this. Why did you make this a design feature here in this yard?
It adds interest to the landscape, but also because it's so hard to dig here. Having a raised bed makes it a lot easier to put the plants into the ground. We're putting some steps right here, and we're gonna have a wandering nature path through this raised bed. We're gonna have plants all around it, so it's gonna be kind of like a secret garden. We're always trying to chase the shade here, so this will be a nice shady spot to hang out in.
You've got more of these wrapping around the house here as well, right?
Yes.
What do we need to do next?
We need to get the plants in the ground.
Let's do it.
Got the hole deep enough?
I think so. What do you think?
It looks good. So often when I go out to a site visit to look at the plant, so often it gets back to the root system.
With frequent high winds and storms, having a resilient landscape in the Florida Keys means having a solid root system. During a hurricane, I mean, there's no root system to hold this plant up.
This is what we're trying to avoid. You need a good root system and you want a healthy plant. The roots are going around in a circle around this root ball. Again, remember, they're not going to correct themselves. So we need to come in and help this plant out, remove some of these roots.
You want them going out, not in a circle.
Correct.
Okay, so how do we do that?
With some handy tools.
Okay.
So we're going to take a little bit of the bottom of this root ball off.
Okay.
So we are going to come in and we're going to remove some of these outer roots so they're not circling around.
If I didn't know better, I would think you're doing damage to the plant here.
Well, this was the misconception for a very long time, that you do not disturb the root system. But a lot of research over the years have shown that it is far better for the plant in the long run. And so what you want to make sure you want to do is you want to take some of this soil off the top of the root ball.
Okay.
You want to see those first level of roots coming off of that main stem. Plant roots need oxygen, just like we need oxygen to breathe. And the farther you bury them down in the soil, the less and less oxygen is available to the plants. Put this thing in the soil.
Okay. Where do you want that plant to sit there in relation to the ground?
So you really want it to be at the same level as the landscape soil. All right, are we nice and even? Yeah. Excellent.
Enjoy, buddy. You're in paradise. We just planted you in paradise. High five. They fall for it every time. Today, Kaylee and Eric travel southwest on the Overseas Highway to Bahia Honda State Park.
This park is best known for its natural sandy beaches. Swimming and snorkeling are a popular activity. Kayaking as well, which we'll be doing today.
The environment here at the park is a very unique aspect because you don't just have the ocean and a beach. You've got the sand dunes, you've got the bigger trees and shaded areas that provide a lot of habitat for the birds, the bees, the butterflies.
This is actually a host plant for the Miami blue butterfly.
We learned a lot about the Miami blue butterfly that's endemic to this area. Kayaking was really cool. I've never done that here in this particular park before.
We're always taught as we grow up that our actions directly affect nature and wildlife. I think it's really cool that we're able to do our part in our yard now.
I'm so excited about the reveal. I think it's just gonna blow us away.
Okay, let's get a little check-in on our yard, our progress. It's 12 o'clock. As you can see, our big mound of dirt is gone. All this dirt has gone into these raised beds. Walking through here, this is all gonna be nice flagstone. They got a nice little step right here for you. This is gonna be that hammock part, right? That little secret path that Mary was talking about. You're gonna be able to walk through here, kind of covered and surrounded by all kinds of plants. Yeah, this is gonna be really cool.
One of the ideas I had for water conservation was to build a system out back that would collect our runoff water from the various sources around the house.
Like a lot of the other projects we've got lying around the house, we didn't quite finish it.
I asked Joe Quinn from Mermaid Landscaping to help us utilize Eric's water container as an irrigation source for their new landscape. I've been looking forward to talking about this all day. First of all, what do we call this thing?
This is a rain collection unit. It collects the rain, excess rain from the gutters. It also collects the water from the AC units, from the condenser units.
So from two different sources, we've got these pipes coming in here.
Yep.
The big one is coming off of the gutter system, basically water off the roof.
Correct.
Smaller pipe coming from the AC. How many gallons here?
250-gallon tank.
250-gallon tank.
250 gallons, yep.
I mean, that's quite a bit of water.
It's a lot of water.
Air conditioning condensate can collect up to 5 to 20 gallons a day. And so by utilizing that water, instead of using municipal water, we're reducing the water impact use in this landscape.
How do you hook this system up here?
So it's actually really easy. So what I did is I just put a regular garden spigot on it. I put a hose going right to my unit.
Okay.
It's that easy. This is the unit I got. It's gonna take the water from the rain barrel and it's gonna push it through my irrigation system to water my fruit plants.
Water in, water out.
Water out. So I just put a quick attachment on it. This simple 3/4, it's standard for any hose. We're ready to go.
What's gonna happen when I pull this?
It's gonna shoot water, hopefully.
We're gonna start irrigating?
All right, good to go. Yep. All right, so we have a saturation irrigation system set on this. So what it does is it's just gonna push the water from the tank, and it's gonna saturate the ground around it. Because when it's dry season, the ground really dries up. It's gonna suck all the moisture out of the ground. So fruit trees require a little bit more water. Okay. They don't go dormant, so they're always growing. They're growing fruits, they're blooming. You're gonna run this for about a half an hour, and it's gonna saturate all the ground, it'll saturate the mulch, and it's gonna keep your plants healthy.
Another edible plant going into this landscape is a breadfruit tree. Patrick Garvey from Grimmel Grove is a self-described breadfruit fanatic. Oh, you got dirty hands, man.
That's what I do.
And loves sharing his passion for this remarkable fruit. Patrick, what's the big deal about a breadfruit?
Well, it originates from Polynesia, but it was brought to the Caribbean in the late 1700s. The Florida Keys is the only place that could grow breadfruit because of our climate. But it also feeds many people. One breadfruit tree can feed a family of 4 for a lifetime.
Okay,
so this is a fruit right here. It's immature, it dropped early, and it gets the size of about a cantaloupe. I mean, it's just a superfood and super delicious. And actually, I got something for you to taste.
You got a treat for me?
I do have.
He has a treat for me. I love it.
So try this one right here.
Okay. Good.
Not bad, huh?
Tastes like a potato. Kaylee and Eric, they're gonna love this. They're really into producing fruit they can eat, food they can eat right here on their own land. And this is gonna do that, right?
This is the perfect tree for them. They'll produce more than they need. They'll probably become popular with the neighbors. It's gonna produce a lot of food.
Breadfruit, who knew? Before we jump back into our flip, Tom Wickman from Florida Friendly Landscaping Program shares with us some yard maintenance tips on proper mowing.
Mowing your grass is something almost all homeowners do at one time or another. We want to learn to do it safely, and we want to learn to do it right. First thing, before you do anything, is make sure that you go around the yard and pick up any debris. Pick up any rocks or any sticks or anything that could potentially fly, damage the mower, or damage any people around. Make sure that you're wearing closed-toed shoes. It's really important that you keep yourself safe, never mow in flip-flops or other type of shoe. Don't mow the grass while it's wet. If you can let it dry first, it's so important because it'll be at the right height and it'll also be less chance of you slipping. Now let's talk about some best management tips. We want to make sure that you're never trimming off more than 1/3 of the leaf blade of the grass at any one time. So it's really important that you mow often enough so that you're not cutting it too short. This will keep the grass healthy and also prevent a lot of disease issues down the road. Now, you want to look for the recommended height and always mow at the recommended height. So find out what species of grass you have and then look to University of Florida or some other source so that you have the right height for your turf type. It's really important that we change directions every time we mow. That way we won't develop ruts in the turf. And make sure you have a sharpened mower blade. Think about the damage that a dull mower blade can do. It rips and tears the grass. Make sure you keep the clippings off of hard surfaces. Clippings left on driveways and sidewalks can wash into the streets and down into storm drains and really pollute our environment. And let your clippings lay on the lawn. They'll break down, they'll provide some nutrients to the soil and protect the environment as well. With these tips, you'll keep your lawn looking great and you'll be safe as well.
Okay, let's get back to our flip. Oh, yeah, let me get in here. Let me get in here and help you. Okay, we get it? We got it. Is it on there? Okay, I guess it's on there. We need get some help here. No. I can help right here. Guess they don't need me. How much do these things weigh?
Between 100 and 200 pounds.
Wow.
Perfect.
We're getting close to the end here, but it's a little bit like putting together a puzzle with this flagstone in it.
It's nice, natural stone. It kind of fits in with our natural habitat that we're making. We won't have a single piece left, and we don't need a single piece more, so it's perfect.
Okay, it's looking good. It's 3:30. They're going to be here in just a little bit.
I know.
How are you feeling? Where are we at?
I think that it's going to be really tight, but we're going to get it. We just got a little mulch back here, and we're good.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
The Florida Keys subtropical climate is an ideal breeding ground for mosquitoes. For this reason, Kaylee and Eric requested a bat house to help manage these pests responsibly. That's gonna work, right?
Looks good.
Nice little bat family could live in there.
I think they're gonna be very happy.
Well, now let me show you what I did here. This is that mesh that they like to hold on to. Now I have it on both sides here too, so I have it on this side as well. And so that goes down there. I've got a roof. This helps keep the weather off of it, right? This will help protect it. This piece right here is important. You want just enough room for that bat to get in there and no critters.
Right.
So they feel safe in there. All right, you wanna put it together?
I do.
All right, let's do it. Voila.
Fantastic.
Could you live in there?
If I were a bat.
If you were a bat.
I have the perfect place to hang it. Up there.
Up there?
All the way up there.
All the way up there?
Yeah, underneath the eave.
That's 20 feet up there. Oh, gosh. Okay. Are you holding the ladder?
I am.
Okay, how's that look right there?
Looks good. One bat can consume up to 3,000 insects a night. So imagine if we're able to attract even 6 or 7 bats to this beautiful bat house, how much that's going to help them control the pests in their landscape.
Bat houses need to be at least 12 feet high and away from trees, which can hide predators like hawks and owls.
You're shaking a little.
I'm scared. That's why I'm shaking. On a pole or underneath an eave are common locations for mounting a bat house. We did it.
All right.
The bat house is up and ready for occupancy.
A Florida-friendly landscape is very important to us, not only for our well-being, but for the well-being of the animals in our yard, in our environment, and the habitat.
Looking good, looking good. Mary.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I scare you?
Yes, you did.
Okay, look, the homeowners are 10 minutes away.
Oh, goodness.
How close are you? What's left?
We are very close.
I'm gonna go get the homeowners, get the glasses on them, and get ready for the big reveal. You ready?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Here we go. This yard is officially flipped. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay, you want to see it?
Absolutely. Right now.
Right now. They want to see it right now? Glasses, glasses. Ho, 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 ho.
See absolutely nothing.
Can't see anything. They're working?
They're working.
Make a left here right about now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
So ready.
Are you guys ready?
I hope they're very excited and pleased with what we've done. 1, 2, 3. Remove your glasses.
Oh, that's amazing.
Awesome.
I don't know how you guys did this in 8 hours.
This is phenomenal.
When we started, this yard was chaotic and had a hodgepodge of potted plants. 8 hours later, this yard has been transformed into a beautiful Florida-friendly landscape featuring a winding flagstone pathway that will allow Kaylee and Eric to walk through their tropical hammock. Raised flower beds added elevation and dimension for visual appeal. Edible plants such as banana and breadfruit trees were planted. Eric's water container is now a functional irrigation system, reusing water to feed their new fruit trees. And a bat house was installed to reduce mosquitoes. This design implemented several Florida-friendly landscaping principles to create a yard that not only looks good, but is good for the environment.
Thank you.
I love it. You guys.
This is what it's about. This is what we're about. This is what you guys are about. This is amazing.
So here is your Florida-friendly landscaping manual.
Awesome.
We're here to help you along with your landscape.
You're definitely gonna get some calls from us. I can't wait to see all the wildlife that we're gonna see in this new yard.
This is gonna be like a zoo here.
I hope so.
That's the plan.
You guys have a tropical hammock.
A tropical hammock. Yay! Look, a breadfruit tree. We're so excited to have something that not only is food producing, but something local that's natural to the Keys.
Oh, this is cool. So what is it? It's already better than what I did.
I see this growing into a beautiful tropical hammock. What you guys have the capacity to do in 8 hours is truly incredible.
Well, I didn't get to go fishing in the Keys on this flip, but we did transform Kaylee and Eric's yard into a beautiful tropical hammock full of Florida-friendly plants and trees. Well, that's our show. We hope you're inspired to help Florida's environment by starting in your own yard. And remember, everybody doing a little? Well, that's a whole lot.
It's been about 2 months. We just wanted to check in and thank Chad and the crew for the foundation that they set for us.
Got a lot more birds. They're chirping now. Really enjoy coming home and taking a garden walk through the yard. And when we bring Phoebe out, she really enjoys it too.
Flip My Florida Yard is brought to you by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. Protecting Florida's environment starts with you. What you do in your yard can have an impact on the health of our environment and water resources.